Yeah.
The rock
Also,
goblins run away.
Yeah, they're not in caves, they're in crypts.
Wait, is he looking after that jewel?
He's looking after the jewel on the head of the staff that we picked up.
Oh, the magician's staff.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It's not until later, apparently, that the statue tries to kill you.
Ah, that's reassuring. Wait, we got a couple of markers for the stuff, so that's nice. I guess we can try going for the mandrake. See how badly this
Oh,
goes.
Mandragora!
Which is used in combination with a nitroglyceride to blow up a wall at Dracula's castle. Or at least it would be if this was Castlevania.
If it was Harry Potter, Hermione would be telling us all about it.
But nobody would care because her backstory was rewritten by J.K. Rowling to make her a queer lesbian.
Right, she's Emma Watson has been in trouble lately in the media.
For
Because
what?
she came to England, I think, and gave a talk about how people should use plane travel less because it's bad for the environment. And then pictures were taken of her on her way home in her private jet.
Well, that doesn't sound atypical. Do as I say, not as I do.
Oh, look, fireflies.
Well, they're not setting me on fire, so I'm a little disappointed.
Yeah, they're like the most disappointing fireflies I've ever seen. And I've seen at least 2 fireflies.
They don't even have fire asses. Can I loot them? Oh, yes. They got poison on them? Well, how bad can I possibly get at this point? I have gangrene all over me. The only way I can cure it now is by chopping off limbs.
Soon it will be too late for that.
That will be fine. It's not like
Maybe you have like gangrene of the dick.
it's not like we're like dealing with a zombie virus or something.
Hey, that tree over there.
Oh shit!
I think you
No!
find an elf there.
Who would have thought that bursting open an egg sack of fireflies would release fireflies?
Not me. Like fully grown as well. They were eggs, and then a couple of seconds later, fully grown adults.
This is how they are born. They wait for an unsuspecting traveler to strike them. to instantly metabolize into proper size fireflies.
Just wait until they hear something, and then just jump out. Ho ho ho, traveler, trying to get past the eggs, are you?
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
Let me introduce myself and my brothers here.
Help! Please help me!
What's
This
wrong?
is the elf.
Are you drunk or something?
This is the elf slut. We're going to replace Gladys with her because she's got way more attractiveness.
You know, I think I've seen this scene somewhere before in a movie.
This is where you just spoil her.
You do what?
You just spoil her.
Please rescue me!
Should I even ask what that means in this context?
It's exactly what you think it means. She's tied down.
Weaken the so it can't hold me anymore.
Wow, they really put a lot of effort into those boobs, didn't they?
They really did.
She's like mostly flat, but the boobs are standing out no matter from which angle you look at.
Well, remember, this is the game where every character that's female has double Ds.
Have you seen any female at all that doesn't?
Nope, there is none.
Not even the fish market lady?
No, even her. If you make a female character, she will also have double Ds.
Why don't we have a game where they use their tits to fight people then?
I mean, that would be interesting.
Yeah, it probably would suck. Now that I think about it.
We should be thankful that it's not being subject to the politically correct era where every female character has to be ugly and flat-chested.
That is true. You know, that makes me actually remember this beat 'em up that I played recently. I think it was called Fight and Rage or something like that. It had a female character with obnoxiously large tits. They were so big that they were constantly distracting, and not in a good way, because there was a lot of obnoxious shit to deal with in that game to begin with.
I mean, I stopped listening to all the negative stuff after you said huge tits.
Well, in either case, the game kinda sucked.
Unlike this game.
No, this game is 10 out of 10.
You didn't pick the option where you could call her a fair elf maid.
There was?
I'm pretty sure there was, I think.
Sorry, I was distracted by the 3D objects.
It's time for the part of the game where you murder a tree. Please save first.
Yeah, if the game lets me. Okay. Oh. Oh no! The fireflies are onto us!
To death by 1,000 buzz.
So, death by a shaver? Why did they bother sending these things? They're useless. They can't do anything against it. Oh no, the tentacles!
You're saying? They're called snapdragons.
No, they're called dragon plants. You're thinking RuneScape. Oh, Gladys died.
Snapdragons in RuneScape?
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, it is. You can find seeds and sell them for a good penny. Like several thousand at least.
Yeah, I'd never use them because farming is the worst skill ever.
Excuse you, good sir. I'll have you know that farming is kind of a waste of time. But you can do it better with the farming guild that they have in old school.
Farming has one use, and that's completing the quest that lets you use fairy rings.
Yeah, but you don't need to complete that quest, you just need to start it.
You do if when you look at the game, there's quests at a little early point of playing.
Pretty much. But thankfully, if you just want to use the fairy rings, you don't need to finish it.
Right.
Where do these fucking fireflies keep coming from?
You need to kill the tree.
Well, yeah, but my 2 guys died, and these fireflies keep distracting me.
Yeah, I think that's their point.
Where
I told you death by 1,000 buzz.
Where the fuck do they come from?
The 3 spawns.
That tree?
No, the other tree, the one that moves and looks like a person.
But from where?
Look, alright, turn your camera back. That tree, look at it, it's fucking moving, it's evil. It literally says evil 3.
Well, yeah, I know about this tree, but where does it spawn the fucking flies from?
From, you know, just random bits of code.
Because I always seen them appear from this side, from the other tree that we walked past.
I think it's pulling them out of its arse, mate.
Well, let's see what it does. Oh, okay, it just spawns them out of thin air.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, go suck a fat dick.
Go suck a fat one, Gabe.
What a piece of shit.
Do you know what spell would be really useful here? A fire spell.
Of course it would be.
One day we might actually get a fire spell if we don't accidentally buy a different spell.
Ah, it's lovely to see that Alexius is uninterested in fighting. Alexius,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you? What the f-
Maybe he can't fit in.
I'm not telling him to fit in though, I'm telling him to spawn skeleton.
Bell Skeletarius has been disrupted. And soon your life will have also been disrupted.
How is he
How
dying?
much damage? This tree might be a bit extreme for our level.
Yeah, I'm hardly
It's
hurting
fucking
him.
destroying us.
Oh
Maybe
no.
you do actually need a fire spell. Maybe that's the actual meta.
Oh no, let me guess, I need to grind.
Yes, you must go fight goblins instead.
Fuck. Wait, that's water. Or am I walking on...
Also, I probably gave you bad advice, and I should have told you to play as the fire elementalist that just summons fire elementals everywhere.
That is water. I thought
Yes.
I thought I was walking on water.
No, you're walking on land. That's the water. But in this really high-res game, it is difficult to tell.
What if I go into this crypt?
You might find a goblin.
I find Jack and shit too. Who the f-
You've locked
Come back to the Addams family. What the fuck are you doing here?
Are you going
Boron
to
is the god of
let
death.
our masters be hissed? Or are you acting on your own behalf?
What? I just found this key. At least now I know the reason I was imprisoned and the flood of undead will now recede.
If you remember at the town, that priestess was like, find the other priestess, this is probably.
Do you require help with anything else? Nah. Okay.
When she gets back to town, she'll sell you.
Well, the sheriff bailiff nearly killed a dude. He a dumbass. Yes. Okay. Well, that was a thing.
She is a bit pale, isn't she?
That's a he? I
It
thought
could.
it was a she.
I forgot to check see how large her breasts were.
Is this how we check genders? Just see if they got massive gazongers?
You should give those bronze greaves to the dwarf. Because they're actually really good armor.
I think he already has them in his pocket. Yeah.
Try putting them on for him then. Hey.
Yeah, you
Oh
get.
wait, he had polders as well, you should put those on him.
Yeah, you get to live a little longer. Yeah, you get to live a little longer.
Do you have any armor? You might want to put the other bronze greaves on you. Run your first page of your inventory. Your inventory. Alexius's. Bottom left.
Oh, I got them. Oh. That's an old
Soon we're going to be
mess.
stripping Gladys of all her clothes and sending her on her merry way.
Hey Gladys, guess what? It's stripping time! Wow, that doesn't sound any better whenever you put it in that context. So this is it, eh?
Yeah, that's it. Enjoy. But you now have a store you can go to in the town where you can buy things you don't need for prices that are extortion.
That sounds like a crap deal.
You might actually want to go check it out because there's that other merchant there and he might actually be able to sell you a decent weapon.
Ah, fuck. Alexi's got a critical wound.
Yeah, no wonder you're dying so much.
Yo, stop being critically wounded, okay? There we go.
Hey.
Yeah!
Don't forget to quick save.
Good choice.
Do you have the poison treatment yet?
No, remember, we're waiting until we get the elf who just has it from default.
Oh, so I suppose that elf would then be the one that's tried by betray.
Yeah.
Yeah. But why is everything grayed out?
Good question.
That's unusual. What, does he have to be in combat?
I don't think so.
The fuck?
Maybe though. We'll see.
The fuck is this shit? Let's go
Game's
to
broken, GG.
Harpus.
Are you sure you're ready for that kind of challenge?
Well, how much more challenging can it be?
Could die.
Well, I died a couple of times before.
I'm getting used to it. Golgar is basically your friend at this point.
I could say I'm pretty good at dying. Look at all this whirlweed that I can't
I think that's
use.
frogs. I think you're gonna have to kill some frogs.
It's not frogs, it's troll toads.
Part troll, part toad. Or ribbit.
Now these
They're
these toads are here to mess with you. That's why they're called troll toads.
Do you know what their problem is? They're hopping mad.
Well, you know what?
Yes, laugh at the joke, Welder.
I'm hoping that you stop.
This is a good job.
These camera angles are fucking horrible. Why,
Welcome to this game.
why do we keep selecting the wrong person? Why are the powers still grayed out?
I don't understand that. I feel like you might have to save and reload, see what happens.
What the hell happened?
Maybe
I
you
forgot how to power.
I forgot how to play game. If this doesn't work, well.
What is he stinking that bad that he can't do it anymore? Like, what the fuck happened?
I don't understand. Right, go into your character sheet and go to your spells and drag it back onto your hotbar. Full shock one. Don't understand.
They're just all grayed out for no particular reason.
I don't actually know why this is. This is disturbing me. Right. I think right. Go out of this. Click the plus on the spells.
Is this the time where where we just have to quit the game? Does it stop working?
We have to start again and play a character without spells.
You know,
I'm sure I've like seen this before and I don't remember what caused it.
if we ever get to a point where the only way we can proceed is to restart the game, then I think
That's the end.
I think that's when the playthrough will just end, because I don't think I can go through this again.
What I'll do is Google it.
That is a good idea. Because otherwise we lost Bob. Alexi's got stunned. I think.
Right, I know it now.
Okay.
It's fucking retarded game logic. You're now wearing a piece of metal armor, so you can't cast spells. There are no battle mages in this world. Take off those greaves, heathen.
So because of these...
Yeah, you're wearing bronze greaves and instantly magic is disabled.
What? Well, I even have this shit. Oh, a shield.
Right, Zuckdick, what do you think, you're some kind of battle mage?
Well, I was hoping.
You should give the greaves to the Amazon lady.
Yeah, she's not exactly a battle mage. She might be able to use it. There you go, bitch.
Bitch. Take this and shut up.
Maybe this will cover up your massive fucking cleavage that just distracts everyone.
Eventually you get some gold armor that has bigger cleavage for her.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. You get it when you do her companion quest.
She has a companion quest?
Yeah, you go into a temple and kill her sister.
She has a sister?
Only if she likes you though. If she doesn't like you, she tries to kill you and you have to put her down. In my playthrough,
I didn't realize we had like relationship quests.
Yeah. I really don't understand how it works. You have no relationship bar, but sometimes she's like, you know what? I'm gonna fight you. You fucked. GG.
Is this like Arcanum, where characters that follow you around will just randomly hate you for doing things they don't like?
I mean, I don't even know. It's not even like Dragon Age system with like, they don't have any opinion on your actions, and there is no choices in this game. So.
Now that I think about it, Arcanum was better about companion relationships, because if they hated something, they would tell you about it. They would ask you to cut it out.
Yeah, like Dragon Age was that too. Like, every time you tried to help someone, Morrigan was like, "Are we really going to help this fucking drunk guy save his daughter from the zombie castle?
Socializing and being a nice guy? Fuck that!
Are we next going to start saving kittens from trees?"
Yes, bitch. Now come to my tent. We're gonna have canonical bobbies.
Just one.
Yeah, because the other ones got aborted.
I don't know why they bothered putting Morrigan and that fucking old god kid in Inquisition. They served like 0.5 purpose.
Were we even in the second game?
No. Well, Flemeth was in the second game and Morrigan was referenced.
Wait, who is the first guy you mentioned?
What do you mean? What?
Uh,
What? We were talking about Morrigan and Morrigan's child, but the
Yeah.
old god as a human.
Yeah, the child. Was he in the second game?
No, he wasn't in the second game. He was in the third game.
Oh.
And then like Flemeth steals him or something,
Who's
or
Flemeth?
tries to steal it. Flemeth is, Morrigan's mother and
Oh.
Mithra. I can't remember the name, but she's one of the elven goddesses. Well,
I thought she was dead.
no, you kill her in the first game, but she's not actually dead due to the fact she's actually a goddess.
Oh, that sounds like horseshit.
Oh yeah, you didn't play the DLC, so you don't know. But yeah, she's the elven goddess of something, the mother goddess.
She's the elven goddess or something or other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow,
And
it's so
then she
fucking dark in here.
No, you're right. She does die because Solus. I think it's Solus, isn't it? Who is the Dreadwolf? He kills her and steals her power.
You call him Dreadlord or Dreidel?
Dreadwolf.
Oh,
He's Fenris or Fenrir, the Dreadwolf of Dalish Elven god.
Ah. I heard Dreidel. Here's the Dreidel.
Like I said, once you know Solus as the Dreadwolf, and if you do a new playthrough where you romance Solus as a female elf, the story is like increased in emotion and interest by about 1,000%. Otherwise, it feels pointless.
Is this for the first or second game?
It's the third game,
Ah.
Inquisition.
Sorry, I tried to forget that it exists.
Look, actually, after I did that, I'm actually now looking forward to Dragon Age more. But before I was.
Let's see if we can beat them. Without dying.
Hey, I wonder if these things have big pits. It looks like they do.
Well, they have something.
Harpies usually have big boo-boos.
I know in one of the Serious Sam games, the Harpy enemies had ridiculously large breasts.
Yeah, that's serious, Sam. Though every female character looks ridiculously large. Just like this.